Hi, Emily here with Horizon Boutique featuring Honey and Lace, and I am so excited to start this journey with Honey and Lace. I researched a lot of the other companies, so if you're out there and you're looking into LuLaRoe, Agnes Dora, Honey and Lace, my Amelia James, I've done the research. So you can email me, you can ask me questions because I've been there, and I really want to make sure that I got with the company that was best for me and best for my family. So I also sell Stella and Dot jewelry, and I've also sold Usborne books as well. So I'm familiar with the direct sales business model, and I like it because I also work full-time, and I am a wife and a mother of a 2.5-year-old, so I know busyness, but at the same time I also like the aspect of residual income. I like the idea of being able to have that side income to, we're looking into getting a new car or travel or just putting away in savings. I like making my own money. I like being not just busy, but I like being productive, and I'm not much of a person to watch TV, anything like that. So I like to use my time wisely, and how much more wise can you get than using it to make money, right? So I looked at all these because one of my friends from LuLaRoe, she brought to my attention that maybe it would be a good fit. And I really didn't think that I would do that. I mean, you have to hold inventory, you have to take all your own pictures, and I'm no expert in any of that. When I told my husband about it, he was surprisingly on board. Like, I really thought for sure he would not be for this, but turns out he is, and he was. So I researched some more to make sure for weeks that I picked the right company. I didn't want to just jump into one, even if I have friends that sell another company. So I did research, and I did LuLaRoe, Agnes Dora, talked to Honey and Lace, and also a new one's called My Amelia James. I compared and contrast them. I looked into the pros and cons. I made sure I wrote down exactly, no, you get this much with each package. And so what it came down to, and why I chose Honey and Lace, was because it has a lower startup cost. You get to pick the inventory that you want. You also, it's a growing company, so you can get in a little bit more at the beginning. And it's only a 4 to 6 week wait. And it's a perfect amount of time to get everything lined up. This week, I signed up about a week ago, and I've already done my logo. I have my colors picked out. And one of the reasons why I like Honey and Lace is because you can have your own website. You can pick and choose the invoice company you want to use. You don't have to use one from the company. You have a lot more freedom. I can also, style things with my Stella and Dot jewelry and link to that on my website. So I like the freedom. I think that was the biggest thing that came down to it. Why would I do this if I wanted to follow someone else's rules and do everything they wanted and not what I wanted? So I love that part of it, especially my own website, because, not every month am I going to have as many parties or pop-ups that I want. So I love the idea that I can get lots of outside sales and not necessarily from Facebook parties or Facebook album sales. I can just go on Pinterest, and from my website I can pin things from there, and I can get outside sales from Instagram or Pinterest or any other avenue, because I have been in direct sales before, and I also have a blog. I know a lot about the social media and how that can change your traffic. So I wanted to use that as background to my advantage. So I picked Honey and Lace. You also get quite a bit of inventory with the 4 different costs of the kits, and you can get the lowest kit, and then you can just add additionally what you want. Your initial kit you don't get to pick, but once they give you the call, you can immediately order more of what you do want and what your customers are asking for. So I love that. So this week I've got my logo, I've got my colors, and this Horizon Boutique, and the logo I'll show you guys. It's a hot air balloon. I love the idea of hot air balloons because they take you to the top. They take you to heights that you never thought you could go, that you thought you could see. And I want to empower women and empower those who are striving to be better. I'm not saying that clothes make you better by any means, but you know, I'm also a Christian, and I believe that, you know, with the right tools and having love of Jesus and following in his footsteps, that you can rise to new heights and you can reach for the horizon and you can go past it. So that's why it's called Horizon Boutique, and that's why my logo is part a hot air balloon, because that's a tangible explanation of how I feel. And so I'm really excited about it, and I really love my logo and my boutique name. So anyway, so digressing. I did my EIN number and I did an LLC just to be on the safe side. You never know when I might need an employee, right? If I get so busy I need an employee, that would be nice. And then I got a tax permit. So you do have to get a tax permit if your state is a taxable state. So you have to make sure you look into all that. But it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Just went on my state website, government website, and filled out all the stuff and paid for it, and now it's finished. So it really didn't take that long. But if you guys have questions, or if you want to see, you know, my comparing and contrasting, my pros and cons, and why I picked Honey and Lace, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions, or let you know what I found and see if it's similar to what you've been researching or interested in. And I will post my email and the website below. The website's horizonboutique.com, and right now it's forwarding to my private Facebook group, and once I get inventory I'm going to work on the website. But that's where it goes right now. I'd love to have you in the group, and then you can also email me at emily@horizonboutique.com, and I will be happy to help in any way I can. So hope you guys have a great journey, and let me know if you have questions. Bye!